Wrestlemania Night 1. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for another edition of Wrestling Talks and Thoughts. I'm your host, Saheem the Dream, along with my good friend, the Big Bad Booty Daddy! Oh, my God. WrestleMania Night 1.
What a
Jesus.
night. What a night. I got sweat trickling down my forehead.
Do we have any doubt that this would be a good WrestleMania knowing that Triple H was in charge of creative? I just think that
we had some of everything. We had some Spanish culture, black culture.
Oh, yes. We had some of everything. It was very cultured. And
it was very gumbo-ish tonight. Very gumbo-ish.
Everything was in the pot. Everything was in the pot. And I enjoyed this night 1 of WrestleMania. If you guys are joining us for another edition of Wrestling Talks and Thoughts, drop a comment in the comment section below. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, subscribe to the channel right now. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. And if you guys want to be part of the group on Facebook, join the group Wrestling Talks and Thoughts. Be a part of the group where you can drop comments, talk wrestling with the rest of the guys in the group, and just talk wrestling with wrestling fans. This is what we do. This is what we like to do. WrestleMania Night 1. Oh, man.
I love wrestling, yo.
I do indeed. And I'm just kind of like trying to see where we go.
I gotta apologize to my neighbors in the morning, man, because I was in here screaming and punching walls. Man,
punching walls. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, because the match I wanted to see the most out of every match, I ain't gonna lie, like out of every match was the Austin versus Cena match. That's the match horrible. I was most excited for. You said it was horrible?
Yes.
Why?
We didn't see not one AA that whole match.
Exactly. You wasn't supposed to see one because Theory is the man. Theory was on his game.
I told y'all, man. Listen, I told y'all months ago. Oh, snap, my homegirl at the press conference. I told y'all months ago. You better jump on this Theory train now because it's about to take off. Randy Orton's next on his list. I'm telling you. I'm calling it right now.
Man, I'm excited for Randy coming back. I think Randy's going to come back and help Cody. That's what I think. If he does.
Yeah, everybody's saying that too. That's what the big surprise supposed to be.
He's going to drop that RKO on one of the Usos who's going to try to help Roman retain his belt.
But Randy going to start a feud with Solo?
Probably. And then, of course, the feud that we're going to want most of all once Cody get that belt is that Randy and that Cody feud. We need that.
We need that. We need a lot of feuds once he get the belt. I don't care if he run it back with Seth again for a fourth time.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
There's a lot of people. Cody got a lot of things lined up. They already teased us at Royal Rumble, him and Gunther. That was a tease for next year or something that way down the line in the future.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I can't wait till they start that feud. I know they're gonna have Cody hold onto the belt for a while.
Yeah, I believe so. Now I believe he's gonna win. Now after I watched the Hall of Fame and see where he was sitting in Roman's seat, man.
Mm-hmm. Who was sitting in Roman's seat?
Cody. Like he's sitting right next to him. Sitting right next to Hunter. Same place where Roman and Vince sit every year at Mania.
Oh, wow,
this year it was just Cody and Hunter this year.
I ain't gonna lie, like honestly, like if it's so funny, I thought about this. I was like, when Triple H decides to retire, the only other person I could see taking his place would be Cody.
Well, as the COO?
As a COO, as creative, as in having that position. I mean, there might be somebody else that may be eligible, but that's the only other person I could think of that's, similar to there's a similarity to him as far as Triple H being someone who, was great in the ring, good in the ring, and will be able to transition to like a leadership role backstage in the capacity of like being a creative. That's only a person I can think of, But let's talk about this match, man. Austin and John Cena. AA. You know the reason why he didn't get hit with an AA? Because if he would have got hit with an AA, it would have been predictable to have him lose the match. Or not predictable, but
it would have made him look. It would have made him look more. It would have made him look more of a believer. People believe in him more. Who would have kicked out of an AA?
That's true. It would have. It's not like anybody. It's not like the AA has not been kicked out of. True. That's very true. But the fact that he didn't allow him to even get one off is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think of it like that. Yeah.
He couldn't even get it off. He beat him to the punch to everything. And it was in the beginning, like John Cena definitely controlled the match until Austin started biting him. And then,
I think that's it. I think we're not gonna see Cena no more.
I don't think so either. I think
that was it.
Well, it's evident he's part-time. I mean, we seen that bald spot in the back of his head. We can see that age is it's time to hang it up, Cena. He started getting that Shawn Michaels bald spot. It's like, all right, Cena. Let it go, buddy. It's time to let it go. Layla Chan Network said, okay, night one WrestleMania at best a 10. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to call this Triple Mania because Triple H is in charge.
Yeah, Triple H, yo.
Absolutely. Yes. We have to give it to him.
Yo, Hunter.
Absolutely.
They doubted you, yo.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Tony Khan, take this.
Take that.
You're not the only one that can have flips and no botches the whole night.
No botches. Wow. No botches. A little slowness with Lita. So,
yeah, Lita, I don't know what's up with her. Like, they got to get rid of her, bro. They should have brought Trish back instead as the tag champion. Lita, there's no impact. None of her moves look like it hurt. She's out there running slow. It's like she's counting in her head, like 1, 2, 3, go. I'm like,
oh man. I mean, but it was crazy, man. Like that Cena and Theory match was definitely a good match.
Yeah, the crowd was into it. I didn't think the crowd was going back Cena like that.
Well, I mean, they gave him the same old taunts as usual. Like, I mean, he got a great pop. He got a big pop, of course. And then, of course, when the match went on, Cena, he got the usual taunts. Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. Like, let's go, Cena. Cena sucks kind of situation, right? Then, but yeah, I mean, I started to believe that John Cena was going to lose the match when that ref got hit. That's when I knew. I was like, all right, Theory's going to win. That ref got knocked out. Theory's going to pull something. When he hit him with the low blow, I was like, yeah, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, I was mad that he won with a low blow. Though. I wanted him to win fair because it would have made him dominant.
That is true. It would have made him promising. However, it does, and I agree with you 100%. I thought it would be a total clean victory. But him being a heel, just the fact that he beat Cena, period, is enough. Like it's enough. I'm just satisfied that he gave him the rub, and especially at the right time. Because you got Triple H and head of creative in the way he's pushing the superstars. He's building them properly, building them strong, making them, solid. And everybody who's supposed to get the victories in these matches are getting the victories that they're supposed to get. Like, everybody's supposed to win is winning. And that's the thing that really counts. You know what I'm saying? Another match. Who else we had? We had Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins. You seem to be very, very satisfied that Seth won. He was not feeling Logan Paul at all.
I'm not feeling that dude, bro. I'm glad his contract is up.
Oh, it was only for a year?
No, they said contract up after Mania. Him and Drew. Drew's a free agent after tomorrow.
Oh, he is? Well,
yeah.
I mean, Drew more than likely is going to resign. Drew ain't going nowhere.
Drew's resigning, but I didn't even know his contract was coming up like that.
Yeah, they were talking all about it on the internet, like, oh, his contract is up. He might not sign with the WWE. It was like right now there hasn't been a terms of agreement to which Drew has agreed to in order to stay. So there's been no, nothing solidified as of now. But we all know Drew is not going anywhere. Drew is going to stay with the company. He ain't going nowhere. Where's he going to go? You got Triple H as head of creative. Somewhere, somehow, Triple H is going to make something work for him. You know what I'm saying? And we know that. Like, it's not like his character suffered. You know what I'm saying? Only in the aspect of how Vince McMahon tried to build him as a strong lead, and that didn't work out well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it didn't work out at all.
And I'll be honest with you. I feel like Lana says, y'all talking about my man. Yes, we're talking about Drew McIntyre. And I'm saying Drew
that's what I was exactly about to say. Drew McIntyre. Yeah, we talking about
Drew McIntyre. We talk about your boy Drew McIntyre.
He ain't going nowhere. He got the yeah.
No, what you saying?
And then when Vince was building him like he was the bionic machine. Like nothing could stop Drew. He was kicking out of everything.
Yeah, he built him strong, and I guess that's what Vince had in mind for him, and it could have worked. I guess. I don't know. I wasn't feeling.
Sooner or later, he would have started getting booed like crazy.
He would have, because it was something about Drew that didn't work. I don't know what it is, but
it's sword.
He just it was before, and wait. When he had the WWE Championship, did he have the sword?
I believe so. During the pandemic, right? He had the sword in the kilt.
Yeah, that's what he said. He started coming out with the kilt and all that. The kilt, all right, cool. The black kilt, I get it because it's part of your culture. I could dig it, right? But that sword was just too much. I'm like, dog, now you're coming out like Braveheart. I can't do it, man. I'm like, yo, just do the kilt, man. Just stick to the kilt.
Man, coming out like He-Man.
He come like He-Man with the sword and all that. I'm like, a dog. I don't know, Gray Skull. I'm gonna win. Yeah, like, nah, man, I can't do it. Lana says he kicked out of the End of Days. He did kick out of End of Days.
He did kick out of the End of Days. No one never kicked out of End of Days.
But he did, because you know why? He's Drew McIntyre.
Wasn't it like a 1 count?
Probably. Was it Lana? Was it a 1 count when he kicked out?
I know it wasn't one of those half a second. It's like, oh, I thought he wasn't going to kick out. It was one of those I know he did not just kick out of that. That's what it was. It was one of those. Like, wait, what?
It goes like to like a half a 3 count, but it's like one. He's probably, which McCall's probably looking at him like, come on, man.
Like, yo, you couldn't stay down a second later? Damn.
Word. Exactly, man. Drew McIntyre, but I think they have something they're gonna build something for Drew. Of course they're gonna do something for Drew later on and build him as a formidable opponent for somebody else. I just feel like he should go back to being a Scottish psychopath, and he should be somewhat of an anti-hero. More like a Brock Lesnar, like an Austin. If he stays a Scottish psychopath, goes back to that character.
These niggas got new merch already, Sean.
Who?
Sammy and KO, they got their new merch on already.
Yeah, it was already. I mean, we already know it was predetermined, so of course they're gonna have that stuff ready.
Yo, did you like the Logan Paul Seth Rollins match?
I liked it. It was good. It was a
I was at the edge of my. I was scared. I was nervous when they you
thought he was gonna win?
Yo, I was nervous. Yo, I was ready to punch a hole in the TV. So
Yo,
when they revealed KSI underneath the prime, because I thought that was. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was Jake Paul in the prime suit. I said, yo, that's Jake Paul, bro. That is Jake Paul underneath. This is about to get bad if that's him. And then when I seen it was KSI, I'm like, oh, all right, he's a clown. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Man. Oh man, yo,
he got what he deserved too. Fuck KSI.
Yeah, some matches have me like that too. I just be like, yo, I hope this person don't win. I hope not. I felt like that was
But
that was
yo,
me. That was me in the in the mid 2000s with a lot of John Cena matches, and he can't win it. It's like I hope he don't
hey,
win.
but when Logan jumped on the top rope and did that moonsault, that's what opened my eyes. That's why I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch that match because my Wi-Fi was acting real shaky.
Yeah, real fickle.
Yeah, it was real.
Yeah, you missed a good match.
Yeah, I know. Like it started messing up during that match, during the Rhea and Charlotte. I saw the end of those matches.
It was that bad.
It was that bad.
Yeah.
Why you didn't use the link? Why you didn't click the link I sent you on your phone?
It was my Wi-Fi. Because I have two. Actually, I have two Wi-Fis in my crib. Like I have AT&T and I have and I just got the Verizon 5G box. So I thought the 5G box was gonna be better, but it kept going out on me. So I was like, I was in here with the Teddy Riley Wi-Fi, but it's all right.
Man, you definitely got to watch the matches, man. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us is J Mac Main.
The Mac
is back.
Yo, do y'all think Logan has to win any of these matches that they put him in?
You said who?
Logan. Do y'all feel like he got to win one big one?
He did. He beat the Miz.
Yeah,
that's what I told Keith. Keith's like, yo, he got to win one. I'm like, he beat the Miz.
Yeah, he beat the Miz. He lost
and he beat Ray and Dom. He pinned Ray and Dom.
He's 2-2. Now he's going to go to AEW and he's going to fight Moxley so he can fight
all but no, for real. Nah, Logan Paul really when that match was really good. Like he really
he stepped his game up, yo.
No. Yo, the match was dope. The match was really dope. Like after watching him and at the Royal Rumble, I was like, he got something. He really got something. And I expected that match to be a real good match. And it was good. It was a good match. Like if I really when we talk about celebrities that actually wrestled in the ring, in my opinion, he was the best. Like without assisted help. Like Bad Bunny was dope. Like he was good. Bad Bunny, of course, was good. But we just talking about somebody who trained and did one-on-one and had a great match as a celebrity. Like he was definitely the best.
I think Bad Bunny was training for like 6 months though.
Oh, to do it? Well, I mean, we could tell.
Yeah, I think he canceled his tour and all that.
So you think that Logan Paul's matches were better than Pat McAfee NXT matches?
Hell no.
Not the what's that match?
Not called? Any of them. Not his War Games. Not his Adam Cole. None of them. Not the 6-man they had. None of them.
I mean, that match between him and Seth was really good. He did better than Pat McAfee in the ring physically. Like Pat McAfee did good, but Pat McAfee did you got to watch it. You got to see the match because there were certain spots or certain things that he was doing in there that was just like, all right, like he almost kind of looked a little bit seasoned. Like he got a lot of things right. Like remember that spot that they were with I think Seth Rollins put him in a pin and then they kept reversing pins on each other.
Yeah. He looked seasoned there.
Yeah, like it looked really good. Or like he was just doing. He had a lot of great spots in that match, and but we didn't see like that. Pat McAfee just had, he had good spots and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to take anything away from the match at all. It was a good match, but as far as seeing what I've seen with Logan Paul, I think that if he has more practice, he could do. Sky's the limit for that guy.
He said he want to be on the roster full time.
Yeah, so the press conference is on right now. I can go back and watch that later too.
Man, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair.
Oh man!
So all my predictions were right except the main event, and I was.
What you thought the Usos was gonna win?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. During the match, I'm not gonna lie. When they swam Kevin through that table, I said, yeah, this is done.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, yo, I like the
Usos. I was like,
yo.
And then when he kicked out of the 1 heat, I'm like, oh.
Yo, and when Corey Graves said, he said no one ever kicks out of the 1D. I never noticed that no one ever kicked out of it.
Nah, nobody never kicked out until tonight. They just started using it when? They started losing that move, what? Since what? The Rumble?
Was it the Rumble?
Nah, I think before the Rumble.
When they break that move at Extreme Rules?
Probably. I know it was longer than the Rumble.
Survivor, it wasn't War Games. It was before War Games. It was before War Games, right?
Before War Games.
I think Money in the Bank then. I'm going to say Money in the Bank.
Maybe early last year.
Did they beat the Mysterios with that?
Nah, they didn't beat the Mysterios with the 1D.
You know what? I think it was right around the time, maybe last year or the year before last. When
I think they brought the 1D out at SummerSlam. I think the 1D came out at SummerSlam.
It was when they had that conversation with not this SummerSlam though. You might be
talking about the one last year. Yeah, last year SummerSlam.
We're not. Well, 2020.
The one with Bailey and them came out. The one with Bailey, EO, and Dakota. The one Damage Control came out at.
That's 2021.
This year.
Lana said Lita was kind of sluggish.
He's always sluggish.
What?
I don't understand.
Lita's always sluggish, right?
I think it's the thong.
Yeah, that thong was too far up her ass.
And then that thong got walking a little slow, it's a little wedgy.
But I'm not gonna lie, Damage Control made her old ass look good though.
Man, you know what? The match started getting good towards the end. I was not invested in that match at all. But
I wasn't, but it was good.
It picked up. It was like, all right, it was a good match. It was a good match. It was definitely picked up. There was one great spot in the match where,
so the Usos started using the 1D at day 1 of 2022.
Day 1.
Okay.
They had a day 1 pay-per-view last year?
Yeah. They didn't have it this year. They had it last year in Atlanta.
Oh.
That's when Roman had got COVID, and then Brock had won the whatever. That was the heavyweight title.
Oh yeah. Oh, those days are gone.
Yeah, those days are over.
Those days.
It's a new era. It's a new era. He's done at the Mania too. He said he's done.
Who, Brock?
I'm glad.
Yeah, Brock. He said until his wife pisses him off.
Which is stupid because he should have had the match against Bobby at Mania. Let Bobby beat him, so that way he can retire, pay it forward to another performer who's going to keep on wrestling. Versus
he's gonna beat
Omos. You know he's going to beat. We know he's going to beat Omos.
Nah, he's not beating Omos. Yeah. He's not beating Omos.
How much you want to bet?
Omos is doing this for Kofi, man, and all the black champions that he's doing this for all the black champions that Brock cock blocked on and dethroned. He's doing this for us.
Ain't no titles on the line.
I know, but it's gonna feel like a title on the line when Omos win. I'm gonna jump for joy.
Well, if Omos win, I'm gonna break dance butt naked in the street. If Omos win, I don't think it's gonna happen. That's why I know I ain't dancing butt naked in the street.
Listen, Brock's going home. Listen, Brock.
We don't want recordings of it. We'll take your word for it.
Listen,
the good thing about North Carolina,
going home. Brock's going home. Why would they let him win?
Well, the good thing about North Carolina is that at night there's not a lot of cars out or a lot of people. So if I do it, ain't nobody gonna see it. So I can tell you I did it.
Y'all got no street light.
That's all right. We'll take your word for it.
All right, cool.
Listen, I'm telling you, Brock's going home. He don't need to win. Why he need to win if he going home? He don't need to win.
That's Brock, though.
And Triple H is in charge. It's not Vince.
But you know Brock is a big baby, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he gonna cry his way home in that jet.
He gonna want it the way he want it, and and he gonna. I'm so nervous for tomorrow night too for the IC title.
Gunther's gonna win.
So Lana, you're nervous because you want McIntyre to win? He's not gonna win.
None of them are winning. Listen, man, you don't understand. Gunther is going to erase Honky Tonk out there. They got to get that name out that record book, Honky Tonk. They don't like him. They don't like Honky Tonk, man.
They gotta get Vince McMahon liked Honky Tonk, man, and for some reason he thought it was good to keep him in the record books and not have any other IC champion break that record. I don't know why. It's just hilarious.
How many years that record held? Like 30 years?
Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, after he said it, no one broke it. So I think
no one broke it.
What year was it set? It was after Warrior beat him, and that was like 80 or 90 something.
Warrior beat him in like 88 or some shit like that, right?
I think so.
And then I remember Warrior beat him like 6 seconds. I'm like, a year and a half. Y'all just kept the Warrior away from him for a year and a half, huh? I think Warrior was hurt.
I'm about to find out right now. I'm about to tell you right now.
I know after Hunky, he started feuding with Robert. He started feuding with Rick Rude. I know that for a fact. 88, 89, that was Rick Rude Warrior feud.
Honky Tonk Man had that reign. His reign started in 87. It ended in 1988. He had it since 1988.
So he had it for a whole 1 year. Gunther almost did it.
Really?
So
Gunther got like 200 and something days in.
So okay, yeah. So how about it? Okay, so 100 and some days. So that's about
22 years, 21, 22 years. He that reign has never been broken.
Not even came close.
Hands down, Rhea and Charlotte killed that match.
I missed the beginning of it. Like Ann said, it was hard hitting. The part I did see, I'm like,
when she broke Charlotte's nose, I thought they was gonna call the match, yo.
Yeah, they're trying to kill each other.
Oh yeah, because she slammed on her face.
Oh, Rhea slammed Charlotte on that neck.
Yeah, she tried to German and Charlotte, and then it kept replaying in slow motion, which made it worse. I said the disrespect.
Like you ain't
getting nothing. This was a crazy. Yo, this is night 2. They got a lot of. I don't know how they're gonna top this on night 2. They're gonna need a lot of surprises, bro.
I think it's gonna be a better. I think night 2 is gonna be a better night. You got Cody and Roman. You got Finn and Edge. You got the triple threat IC match. You got Bianca and
nobody wants to see that. I'm not thinking that match, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yo, listen, man. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a dope match because we already know Asuka's great in the ring. Bianca's great in the ring. I know it's like one of those matches you're kind of like, you know what? But it's gonna be a good match because they both can wrestle.
I think Asuka gonna win.
Yeah, I think Asuka's gonna win.
So now my question is: does that mean Judgment Day is over? Because Rhea,
they're gonna replace Rhea. They said somebody new about to join Judgment Day tomorrow night.
Oh,
they should end it.
I don't know who it is gonna be, but they said Rhea. They said they were gonna expand Judgment Day. I figured they was gonna do that because Rhea going to SmackDown.
Yeah, right.
I think they should end it. I think after Finn goes against Edge, I think
because they got the LWO, and so now you can't.
Yeah, they got the LWO now. Yeah.
And so what? Nobody care about no daggone LWO. It was fun for the moment they sold the shirts. But Jay, don't tell me when they revealed the NWO, you was like, yes.
To
Henry was. Where Henry at? Henry was hyped.
To the Latino community, he speaks for itself. Okay, just I know.
Nah, they gonna give us back the LWO. They gotta give us black people our hurt business back.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If they had the LWO in NXT and built them up to the main roster, that would have been better.
Yeah, that would have been fire.
They could do it now. I mean, they can do the LWO now.
What they gonna do? Recruit every Mexican wrestler on the roster?
That's what they do.
Well, it's Latino, so you don't have to be Mexican. You could be Puerto Rican. You could be Dominican. You could be Mexican.
So I guess Bad Bunny gonna join too, huh?
Bad Bunny, Los Lotharios is gonna join.
Angel Garza, and all them gonna join.
Who else is on there?
So it'd be like all the Mexicans against all the Latinos against everybody on the roster.
The Latinos against it's gonna be LWO against the Hurt Business. Wow, it's gonna get real racial.
That's bad racist. I ain't gonna lie. See, like NWO was quite inclusive. Like you had black members, you had white members, you had Latino members. But LWO just kind of excluded everybody. Like you got to be Latino in order to be LWO.
First off, NWO, everybody was an NWO. Like there was not one person that wasn't in NWO except for Sting. No, matter of fact, Sting eventually joined. So DDP was the only person.
Sting eventually joined though.
The Nasty Boys. The Nasty Boys
never joined NWO.
I'm sure they were part of NWO some way.
Nah, they wasn't. The Nasty Boys never joined.
Nasty Boys.
They got fired. They got fired when the NWO came around.
As a matter of fact, they got beat up. No, that's not why they joined. They actually got beat up for wearing their colors.
Goldberg.
Yeah, facts. They try to bully their own way into the NWO. Oh yeah, Goldberg was NWO. Goldberg was NWO, son. Goldberg was NWO.
No, he wasn't.
With Jeff Jarrett and Vince Russo.
He wasn't. Yeah, I promise you, no, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. That's when he punching through car windows and the windows wouldn't break. And he he cut his tendon in his hand.
Nah, he was part of you talking about New Blood.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, he's part of, that was New Blood.
No, I thought he was part of NWO.
Yeah, here we go. List of NWO members. Damn, this is a long list.
I told you.
All right, here you go. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, Ted DiBiase, The Giant, Sting, X-Pac, Kyle Petty. I don't know who's Kyle Petty.
I don't even know.
Brian Knobs, Jerry Sag, Nick Patrick, Eric Bischoff.
That's the Nasty Boys. Oh, they were NWO.
I told you. I knew they were.
Oh, Buff Bagwell, Mike Wall Street, Bubba Rogers, Scott Norton, Randy Savage, Dennis Rodman, Conan, Kurt Hennig, Rick Rude, Louis
Spicoli.
Yep. Brian Adams, Scott Steiner.
Wait, Louis Spicoli was in NWO?
Yeah, Louis Spicoli. Yep. Scott Steiner, Lex Luger, Sting, Stevie Ray, Horace Hogan.
He was dead. How was he in NWO? He died in ECW. How the hell was he in NWO? Louis Spicoli. That's what Tommy Dreamer named his finisher after, the Spicoli driver.
Yeah, in 98, Spicoli. Horace Hogan, Disco Inferno, David Flair, Tori Wilson, Bret Hart, Jeff Jarrett,
Tori Wilson and David Flair.
Yeah, Matt Madajah, Tylen Buck, April Hunter, Pamela Paul Shocks, Ron Harris, Don Harris, Booker T, and Shawn Michaels. So everybody wasn't, but there was a lot of people in it.
They missing Rick Steiner, Lex Luger.
Yeah, you forget who else?
Vincent,
Young Nate, the referee. I can't think of his name.
Oh, Tim. Oh, Nick Patrick.
Nick Patrick. Yeah, Nick Patrick was definitely in WO.
Eric Bischoff. They forgot.
Yeah, so they left names.
Great Muda. They forgot Great Muda, Masahiro Tano. They forgot Stevie Ray, Scott Norton.
I don't think they got Rick Rude on there. Yeah, they were
nope.
Kurt Hennig. So they ran out of space. That's what it was. They ran out of space. You know what? Let's just.
They forgot about the guy that make the sandwiches in the back.
Well, I mean, it was a lot of people, but everybody wasn't in the NWO.
Everybody was. They just got tired.
Everybody was. They just
Arn Anderson wasn't in NWO.
Bro, they were just naming people's government names. They was naming agents and lawyers.
The Cat was in NWO. The Cat was never in NWO.
Alex Wright was in NWO. Who else?
No, he wasn't.
Glacier.
Alex Wright wasn't in NWO.
Glacier.
He said Glacier.
Cannon was NWO.
Oh, they forgot about Brian Adams. Brian Adams was NWO too.
They said Brian Adams, I believe.
All right. There's a lot, bro. They forgot it. They forgot Eazy-E. They forgot a lot of people, bro.
They mentioned Brian Adams. They said Brian Adams. They said Brian Adams.
They didn't mention Miss Elizabeth.
Yes, they did.
They didn't mention Eric Bischoff.
Yes, they did. Eric Bischoff mentioned. I just read all these names.
Yeah, we know.
I feel like there's more people missing. That's a short list.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like because there was a lot of people in the ring, but everybody was. I mean, the other people you probably. I mean, I mentioned Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was in there.
Then we gotta think about when they merged the NWOs together. That was like 60 niggas right there. When they had red and black and red and white. I mean, white and black and red and white.
I mean, well, red and black wasn't really a lot of people. I mean, it was like five or six. You had Kevin Nash, you had Randy Savage, you had Sting, and you had Lex Luger. And Kurt Hennig was black and white. He was
Wolfpack too.
Nah, he was never Wolfpack.
Yes, he was. Him and Rick Rude was Wolfpack. And then they switched. And then they went back to white and black. And then they went back to Wolfpack. I'm telling you, Kurt Hennig and Rick Rude, man. They was the corniest Wolfpack members ever.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
They was mad corny, yo.
Nah, I never remember. I think I remember them probably wearing it, but I think that's when they merged.
Now I'm telling you, they went back. They joined when they joined, and then they went white and black with Hogan, and then when the merge came, they put back on the red. Like, oh yeah, we good now. Man. We don't got no beef no more. We'll get some colors back.
Yeah. But back to Mania. Let's talk back to Mania. Right?
Yeah.
What other matches were there? Dominic and Rey Mysterio.
Oh man, I didn't think that was gonna be good, but God, whew.
That was a good match.
That was a good emotional match, man.
That match exceeded my expectations. Because I thought it was gonna be the traditional. Rey wasn't gonna hit him, and Dominic was gonna keep pushing him around, and eventually Rey got tired of getting pushed around. But you know what's funny? And even though the storyline that we knew it, when Dominic took the cut from his
Aaliyah,
yeah, he poured the water. I was like, oh snap!
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see the water. I thought he slapped her. I'm like, oh, did he just slap her? Because I didn't see the cup. I thought he slapped her. I'm like, oh.
I thought she was gonna throw the water in his face, but when she threw it, he threw it at her. I was like, oh snap! And then his mother with the fake slap. I'm like, come on, you couldn't slap him harder than that. Like,
He's like when the Dominic was getting beat up by his pops, he went to his mother. He's like, you gonna let him do that to me? She's like, he deserve it. He deserve it. And then Rey Mysterio took off the belt, started spanking him in the corner.
Yo, he violated my son Dom, bro. Yo, he can't do that to Dom. Gotta go back to the yard and tell all the inmates what happened now.
Yo, come on, G. This dude came out
and he lost his girl. Like,
yeah, he lost his family, his girl. His girl is on SmackDown now. He lost everything, yo.
I told you,
he lost his respect back in that. He gonna have to get his respect back to the jail. He gonna have to stab somebody when he get back to get his reputation back.
That dude spent one night in jail. For breaking into his own house.
Yo, one night is an eternity, bro.
1 hour and he became a thug.
He became a thug just like that. He got a teardrop and everything. It's like he died in there.
Listen, tonight he proved it, man. He showed you where his cell was at. You see him? They had to get him out the block, D block.
Yo, they brought him into the paddy wagon.
That was like, fire.
Yo, gotta stop him with this, man. But he did have a dope
entrance. That should be his entrance from now on. That should be his entrance from now on.
But then Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, he had the top. Yeah, he had to top that, right?
Yeah, Mysterio.
He came out blasting "Ain't Nothing But a G Thing" with Snoop. It was a wrap. It was over. It was like,
yeah,
what do you do after that?
Then he went to the Eddie, and then went to his.
Yeah, 3 entrances. Yeah, he had 3 entrances in one night.
Word.
But that Snoop, that's gonna be forever classic right there. That Snoop Dogg entrance, that's gonna be forever classic. I was not expecting that. I thought he was gonna come out on the lowrider. I thought he was gonna come out on a lowrider for Eddie, but I wasn't expecting Snoop to be the driver.
Well, he did. I mean, there was a lowrider.
It was. That's just he didn't think Snoop was gonna be driving it.
I didn't think Snoop was gonna escort him. I didn't even think Snoop was gonna be there tonight because he's cousins with Sasha. So I'm like, oh, Snoop ain't messing with WWE no more.
Snoop getting that money. Snoop don't let him hoes.
Like, nah, WrestleMania? Nah.
Bro, he don't let them hoes, even if it is his cousin. He don't care. He getting to that money. He don't care. He's like, nah, Sasha, baby, I love you, but you Snoop gotta get paid.
Gotta get paid.
Gotta get paid, baby. Snoop getting paid, nigga.
I wanted Dom to win, though. I was mad Ray won, yo.
I wanted Dom to win, too. I thought Judgment Day was going to sweep WrestleMania.
Nah.
Because Finn's beating Edge.
Yeah, Finn's definitely going to beat Edge.
He has to be. If he don't beat Edge, I'll be very pissed.
I don't give a damn how many Brood members is going to be at ringside.
Well, I know Dave was going to be there. They said they're working to see if Christian can do it, but
he can do it. He's not under no contract right now.
He's not? Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I think that was like his match with Jungle Boy at Revolution. The way they had him lose, that was like a send off. Like they put him in a casket. It wasn't even a casket. I don't even think that was a casket match.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they put him in a casket match. They put him in a casket and the match ended.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then they haven't mentioned him on TV. Nothing. You haven't seen him.
So obviously the Hell in a Cell match is gonna be right before Roman because Finn got to take 18 hours to put his makeup on. So
yeah, that's definitely true. They're probably gonna kick off the show.
They can't. Nah, that's what it is. I mean, if they kick off, I mean that Finn got to be there tonight. He can't go home.
He was there tonight.
You ready for tomorrow?
I'm saying he needs to start putting his stuff on tonight.
Yeah, that's crazy because Michael Cole kind of said something like that. He's like, "What is Finn doing here? He's not supposed to be. You gotta get ready for tomorrow."
Yo, first off, Michael Cole's commentary, he be throwing shots to the low. It'd be hilarious. Like I was watching the Battle Royal. So they was like, "Yeah, who's your pick, Michael Cole?" He was like, "Top Dollar." I was like, "Why you pick Top Dollar?" He said, "He can't go over the top rope." I said, "Yo,
he can't go over the top rope." Oh, he'll never get over that botch.
Oh shoot!
Michael Cole always gonna throw shots at him.
But Michael Cole was lit tonight. Michael Cole was lit tonight, yo. He had some Ric Flair juice. Michael Cole was lit tonight.
Yeah,
he was standing up during that Ray match. Yo, he stood up the whole time, bro.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, because you feel me for those morons.
And he's like, yo, I gotta apologize. I'm sorry. I got a character.
Yeah,
Michael Cole was lit tonight. Michael Cole made it.
I know this is doing Mania.
Yeah, he's been there that long, bro.
That's crazy.
22 years, 22 Manias, man.
He said 4 more. He's done.
He lying.
4 more years. He said he out of here.
Maybe that's his projection. But more than likely, he'll still be here.
I know. I can't wait for Corey Graves against Pat McAfee. They're setting that match up.
Corey Graves suffered an injury at NXT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he cleared it though now because he said he heard him tonight. He said y'all wanted to wrestle this Punk last year, but they wouldn't let me. He said it on commentary.
Oh, dang!
He don't like Pat McAfee. I don't know why.
Well, maybe Triple H will make it happen. More than likely.
I think it's going to happen at SummerSlam. I think they've been lining up because, look, Rumble, it started off kind of like that, the Rumble. You heard Corey Graves say his little slick comments. And then when Pat came around, he didn't say none of that. He was like, oh, yeah. Tonight, he was going off on Pat. Like, yo, what is he doing here? Like this guy only comes to work. He comes to work 3 times a year. I'm here every day.
Yeah, he said I work 80 hours a week? Like that, he said I work 80 hours a week. He said this guy just showed me out of nowhere and has a WrestleMania match.
And Michael Cole's like, well, he does have a podcast 5 hours a day.
Michael Cole loves him some Pat McAfee.
Yeah, that's his boy. That's his boy, yo.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really didn't need that Pat McAfee and Miz match. Didn't need
the crowd didn't either. They didn't know what was going on. Oh, look at homegirl from Women's Wrestling on here on the press conference.
They're watching the press conference on what
on Peacock. The Women of Wrestling people are here. That's mad people I know from Twitter in the press conference.
But the press conference is supposed to show up after the event, right?
Yeah, it comes right.
Yeah, it came right on. They got Hunter on there now. Hunter looked like he was doing a lot of he looked like he was doing a lot of crying backstage.
Well, hold on a second. Let me see.
Hold on a second. Yeah, because
his eyes was watery.
I came to log on. Bill was talking, but I like after the show, I'm gonna go back and watch it. It's not that I gotta go back and watch it. I gotta catch up on the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Even that tag match was fire, bro. Everybody thought Montez was gonna show out. Dawkins showed out today.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, when he stopped Strowman.
Nobody never stopped Braun doing that.
Yeah,
no one.
Yeah, Montez was like. Then Ricochet tried to hit him with the 450, put his knees up and held him. So Montez, I was like,
that was fire. That was fire.
Yeah, that was dope.
I see it. He's got jumped.
I don't think the women's is going to compare with that. The women's is going to be that's going to be a squash.
Well, we
that's
know
a squash match with Shonda and Ronda. They're going to squash all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's expected. I would hope so.
I still think I'm still rooting for Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville though.
Nah, so we all know Ronda and Shayna.
I hope so. I heard like the rumor is that they want Raquel Rodriguez, or they're talking about Raquel Rodriguez to win the women's Money in the Bank, which I hope is not the case. I hope it's Shayna.
Oh God, are you serious?
Raquel Rodriguez, I don't see it. At first, I was like, "Oh, she's fine. That's a fine woman right there." But then,
I think they're gonna give it to Chelsea Green.
Karen.
Chelsea Green would be the perfect Money in the Bank, but she's a Karen.
Slow in Teetering 217 says you're.
Yo, that's the Big Sucio. Shout out to Sloan, Big Sucio Boys podcast. Y'all can check his podcast out. He got a couple pods.
Right,
he got a couple pods with Mr. Professor. If y'all know the Professor on TikTok, the guy that be doing all the wrestling interests, the black dude with the bald head. Yeah, they got a pod together. I don't know what days though, but yeah, y'all can check that out when y'all get the chance. They cool as shit.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to them. Thank you, Sloan, for joining us. Sloan.
My man, Sloan. That's his name, Sloan.
Sloan, like Sly.
The Big Seuss.
The Big Seuss.
Yeah, I ain't gonna that. That. I mean, I can see why those was the main event, because that match was definitely.
Yeah,
I can see why they had problems picking. I can see why they had problems picking who gonna main event between Charlotte, Rhea, and the tag match. I can see why they didn't know to that night. Yo, all right, this is the main event now.
You can't, because like Sammy and Kevin winning the belts, they had to end the night, because. I mean, yeah, Rhea winning the belt, you know what I'm saying, but it don't compare to the Usos losing. So yeah,
it don't.
The Usos, you know what I'm saying, main event.
It don't. It was a better choice, knowing how long the storyline went, knowing how dominating they were, and then the length of their reign. So to actually see them be dethroned, like that match had to be done at the end of the night. They had to have a proper send off, especially with that long reign.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. We see Sammy and every Tuesday. What time? But yeah, so it's like, all right, so we watch Sammy and Kevin win the belts. You think we really been paying attention to Rhea and Charlotte like that? Nope.
Right. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. My neighbors called the police on me throughout that whole match. Boy, if you got me on Snapchat, you can hear me scream. Yo, I was screaming for like the last 15 minutes. Like, my daughter called my phone. Like, yo, what is going on over there? I said, I'm just happy right now.
Socio Boys podcast every Tuesday.
Yeah, Socio Boys every
Tuesday. Oh, look at House Doggy, Alana. Look at that House Doggy.
But yeah, that ending, yo, bro, they just Sammy wouldn't die, yo.
Sloan says, Coffee with Rev, every Tuesday and Thursday, 7:30 a.m. on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the space every Tuesday and Thursday.
7:30.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do it from 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m.
That's what's up. Shout out to you guys.
It'd be check that. If you got Twitter, check that out. It'd be a lot of indie wrestlers in there too. You'd be surprised who you bump into in there. Some big names be coming through there showing love. So if you ever get the chance, check that out. A lot of big names, black wrestlers. We support black wrestlers on Twitter, hard body.
That's what's up.
No, we're not racist. We're just trying to get our foot. Just trying to get our foot in the door. You know, wrestling's been dominated by the man for all these years. You know.
We got you. What you saying, Jay?
I don't remember. But
so what y'all think? What y'all think was match of the night? What y'all think was match of the night?
I mean, obviously the tag match.
We have Priest Coleman pop in from time to time.
Yeah, they have Tasha Stills pops in from time to time. Kiera Hogan was there one time. I could keep going, bro.
Let's see. Kiera's taking, but girl.
I could keep it. STP, Shane Taylor Promotion Boys be in there. Shout out to Rev Ron. STP, Shane Taylor Promotions. One of the black factions that's taking over the Indies right now.
Match of the night, I think, was match of the night. So Salone says Rhea Charlotte was match of the night.
Nah, I don't think that was better than
match.
I don't know. You could pick anyone. I can't be mad at any answer, bro.
You can, yeah. You can pick anyone of them, and it will not be a wrong answer. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yo, Si, they got a lot. I feel bad for them dudes tomorrow night, bro.
But we were talking in the group, and I told Dan, and he was like, which card is better? I said, honestly, tonight's card is way better than tomorrow's card. Outside of you know, Roman and Cody and Finn and Edge, like there's really not, because I mean,
you get a triple threat match.
Who?
With Gunther and Drew and whatchamacallit.
That might be decent, I guess. But I mean, I don't know.
You got Michael Cole against Top Dollar.
That's small too.
Oh God, I hope that. I hope we don't see that. Match of the night. If you guys are watching, if you guys are joining us right now, you guys are viewing us, drop your comments in the comment section below. Talk with us about WrestleMania Night 1. Drop a comment in the comment section below. What you thought was match of the night? Malone says match of the night for him was Charlotte and Rhea. I would have to go with I have to agree with Jay. Match of the night was definitely the Usos and Kevin Owens. Like, I mean, yo, listen, if it wasn't that, for me, it would have probably been Cena and In Theory.
Really?
I gotta go with Logan and Seth, man.
I gotta rewatch that match. That's why.
Yo, stop playing, man.
What?
You serious?
Yeah, yo.
You be trolling, man. Yo, come on, Ed.
Man, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious, yo. Seth Rollins. Listen, I know I'm an Austin Theory dude, but I wasn't impressed with that match. That was like corny. They could have made it better. I wasn't impressed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see no AAs. I wanted to see an AA. I seen a you can't see me. I got one of these, but I didn't get one of these. I needed one of those. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Seth and punk ass Logan.
My match had to be but definitely the Usos and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. That match is good.
Shout out to Seth with the Rihanna Super Bowl gear. Like I'm proud of you, Seth.
Oh God, man, what is he wearing? Yo, what does Seth be wearing, man?
He's just a sexy Seth, man. He was HBK tonight, sexy Seth, man. Sexy Seth.
Oh,
this dude came out. This dude came out in a fluffy old robe. I'm like, yo, dog, what are you wearing? Like, what are you wearing?
We took the jacket on me. He had the little Magic Mike top. I was like, okay, Seth. Now that's a little extra. But he took it on. I'm like, okay.
Shawn Michaels. Everybody's paying homage to Shawn Michaels this weekend. You see Logan try to come through the ceiling. I'm like, look at this. What is this guy doing?
The design that he had was actually Jeff Jarrett's design. That was Jeff Jarrett.
Though,
but I guess Shawn, because Shawn had something similar to it too.
Yeah.
So he had to make a great entrance.
put that shit on, Seth. Yeah, he put that shit on. He drippy, man.
God, man, drippy. Oh Jesus, yo, he be doing too much, man. It's like your dog. Like it's like you know what you know when it's like he does so much to convince people I have charisma because he laughs a lot and he does a whole bunch of goofy stuff by wears a whole bunch of goofy clothing, and it's just like dog doesn't mean you have charisma. Charisma is when people are intrigued by your personality and your character, and you're not doing so much. You're just being you. Like Austin had charisma. You know what I'm saying? Hogan had charisma. Macho Man had charisma. Flair had charisma. It's like yo, dog, he just laughing and being all goofy, and it's like that's not charisma. You just trying to be charismatic, but you don't have it. Like it's so false.
Seth got it. He's dripping in machismo, man.
If I show up on this podcast every day laughing and going ha 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 and wearing big old bow ties and wearing big old church hats or something like that, people be like, oh my God, he has so much charisma. It'd be like,
he's dripping in machismo, man. He's dripping machismo, bro.
Yo, but shout out to not to switch gears, but shout out to the new NXT Women's Champ, Indy Hartwell. She finally did it. Index in the way.
Index, baby.
Together.
Yeah.
And shout out to him.
Yes.
Finally thrown in Brian Breaker as the new NXT Heavyweight Champ.
We are doing big things. We got a black NXT champion, the first black NXT. Oh no, the second. I'm sorry.
Brian Breaker black? Okay, well, I know
the third. He's the third.
Who's the other two NXT champions that was black?
Big E, Keith Lee, and now Mello.
Wait,
Big E was the first black
Big
NXT
E.
champion.
Yeah, Big E was the NXT champion. Yeah,
Big E. Yes,
man, Big E don't count, man.
Bro, he was like NXT champion for like 200 and something days. What are you talking about? He don't count.
That's when he was on that 5 count, right? That's when he was doing the 5 count.
What do you mean the 5 count?
I know that's
Big E. When Big E was in NXT, he used to do a 5 count. Remember, like King Kong Bundy.
What you mean?
I ain't watched.
What you mean?
If you ever go back and watch King Kong Bundy never in his matches, he never did 3 counts. King Kong Bundy did his own count. He'll give the man, he'll count to 5.
Yeah, I remember
like
that.
the referee. That's what Big E was doing in NXT.
Oh, word.
Word. That shit it was fire. See, I'm an NXT alumni, man. I know all that. It was fire.
Well, maybe it was with the 5 count, but I can tell you he was definitely NXT champion, and he held on.
I don't remember him being champion, but it's kind of blurry. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of blurry.
He was champ.
I remember. I don't remember none of his reigns. I don't remember none of his matches. I don't remember his matches in NXT.
Yeah, because he was at
that was before the takeover days.
Yeah, that's before it started really like popping like that.
Yeah,
Seth was the first champion. You know what I'm
Seth was the first champion.
And then Roman was in there, Dean was in there, all them dudes was in there.
Yeah, the Wyatt family, all of them was there.
Yeah, and then that's before it started popping. But
I started watching it when Bo Dallas and Neville was champion.
Yeah,
I think I started watching when I think Neville was champion when I started watching it.
Yeah, and Tyson Kidd and all them was over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salone said 3 ain't enough. I need 5. He said I need 5, baby.
That's what Big E was saying. But nah, man, I don't know, yo. Like I said, tomorrow, I feel bad for everybody got to follow up to that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think night is gonna be better. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna really sell it. What's gonna really sell at the Hell in a Cell match. If Finn Balor catches Edge with a coup de grace off the top of the cage,
he's gonna die.
A Hell in a Cell?
Crazy, son.
Yeah,
that's some Tony Khan shit, man.
Mick Foley got tossed backwards through the cage into the ring.
That's Mick Foley.
That's Mick Foley we talking about here. You want Finn Balor to come straight down on his legs off 30-foot cell.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
He's gonna go through it. He already retired Edge.
He can hit with elbow drops. Edge should be retired.
That's
sorry. That's why they made Undertaker. Listen, that's why they made the Undertaker. Listen, that's why when Shane did it, they told Taker to move because this is not going to work. You just let him go through the table. He can't go through Taker.
Oh man. Well, I mean,
if he does a coup de grace off the top of the cage, bro, I'm not looking. I can't see the finish to that. I'm turning around.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Only way he'll do it if he lands on he falls down and he kind of gets it like a demon and start twerking and starts. I'll be like, okay, demon, okay, all right, I get it.
All right. So listen, I mean, because when they do the coup de grace, like when he's doing it, he's not putting his whole weight into it. It's like
he's not. But coming from 30 feet is crazy. Because they're going back to the old cell, son. They're going back to the old cell.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Yeah, the one that breaks very easily.
Because they're smart. They know what they're doing, man. They got rid of that red cell. It was like,
I don't know what that was.
It reminded me of
red cell. They didn't have no good matches. It was no good matches in that red cell. That red cell was bad luck.
Trash. Yo,
only one good match they got out of that was Roman and main event Jay. That was it.
Oh yeah, they did get that was the only good match they got out of it. Yo, as a matter of fact, that's true. That match, that cell is cursed. Remember, that was a cell match. I think that Hell in a Cell match. I think what's her name?
Seth and Bray.
Yeah, Seth and Bray. But Sasha and Charlotte had a match.
Oh yeah.
Sasha couldn't finish the match because of back.
No, the Usos versus the New Day. That.
Oh
yeah. That's another good one. Yeah, that was.
I forgot about that. What pay-per-view was that? I might go watch that tonight.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. I remember they talked about it, so I might.
The Usos tied. They handcuffed. What's his name? Xavier Woods, and hung him from the ring post and was beating him with the kendo sticks in his ribs.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was penitentiary. That was penitentiary Usos.
Yeah, man. But tonight the Usos going ham, man. They put Kevin through a table. Yo, they were kicking that. Yo, they were.
That was a crazy.
I'm like, okay.
That was a crazy match, yo. It was so many times I thought the Usos was gonna win that match, bro, and then Sammy just wouldn't die, yo.
But Sammy was not trying to go down there easy.
And yo, he was kicking, yo. He was trying to take Jay head off with them Hululu kicks, yo.
Word.
I was in the house screaming like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Pin him!" And I'm like, "Yo, he's gonna do it again." I'm like, "Yo, kick his fucking head off! Kick it off!" Word. My neighbors was like, "Yo, what is going on?" They calling my phone. "Yo, you all right? What are you doing? Who you telling to kick his teeth down his throat? What is going on over there?" Yo, one of my neighbors called me like, "Yo, is the Javante the Tank fight on?" I'm like, "Nah, what are you talking about?" Like, "Man, I hear you over there yelling. You sure the Tank fight ain't on?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm watching wrestling, man."
He's like, "Go watching wrestling." He's like, "Oh, carry on."
Oh, I don't want no parts of that shit. Yeah.
Carry on.
Carry on with your screaming, sir.
Man, yeah, I was when Theory went, I jumped up. I was like, I didn't yell this time, but I was like, I already felt like the right decision was made.
I don't know why. I don't know why I thought Cena was going to win that match. I don't know why I thought that.
I think probably because it was just Cena. It was the fact that how it was Cena, number one, and then the fact of how they had that confrontation on Monday Night Raw, where it was like seemingly like, John Cena buried Theory, you know what I'm saying, in that one-on-one promotion. But I was like, yo, it makes no sense for Cena to win. And Cena knows it makes no sense for him to win because he's not going to.
I thought he was coming back. I thought he was coming back full time.
Cena won an actual one-on-one match.
You said what?
When was the last time Cena won a one-on-one match? Like his last match has been the last tag match he had one with him and Kevin Owens, but last single matches against Roman, against obviously Theory. I don't remember last time he won a singles match.
Didn't he beat Lashley?
Who, Cena? I don't think so.
Nah, not recently.
Wasn't that his last singles? Wasn't that his last singles win against Lashley?
I think his last singles win. Who's his last singles win? I don't even remember, yo.
I don't even remember the last time Cena was on TV full time, bro.
Yeah, word. Facts.
You gotta give me a year. Give me a year he was on TV full time. I could probably tell you who he fought.
Like maybe 2020.
Oh, his last singles match he lost. Remember? The Firefly Funhouse. That was the last time we seen him.
Yeah. Nah. The last time we seen him was against Roman.
Yeah, but before that, it was a Firefly Funhouse with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, right. Before that, right.
So he's been jobbing for years now.
Hold on. The last time John Cena won a singles match at a televised WWE event was WWE Greatest Royal Rumble in 2018.
Against Triple H, right?
That night, the Cena Nation leader beat fellow WWE legend Triple H.
Damn, 4 years, 5 years. I didn't want to imagine 5 years.
What year you said, Jay?
2018.
Wow, that's 5 years. Wow.
He ain't win a single. Yo, he been getting squashed for 5 years. He's trying to hang it up. Triple H don't like him.
The funny thing about it is like John Cena should have been doing that early in his career. You know what I'm saying? Rebuilding himself. But nonetheless, one thing I definitely had the reason why I said in the chat, I said he's a GOAT. Reason why I said he was a GOAT, I was like, yo, I gotta give, because even when he could be at a place where he was like, where he don't have to pay it forward, he's paying it forward. You know what I'm saying? Like he's giving that rub to a lot of performers who could definitely, get the push. Triple H in Saudi 2018 was his last win. That's what Stallone said.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Triple H don't like that. Triple H don't like that nigga. Triple H like, listen, I'm gonna bring you back, but listen, man, you're gonna have to take the L to this new guy.
Nah, you know what it is?
That's my protege. So I got it,
Yeah, I got you. Listen, I'm gonna bring you back, but I got this new guy coming up out of NXT. Yeah, there's gonna be Grayson Waller next. Watch, Grayson Waller gonna be penning Cena next year at Mania. Watch.
But when you think about it, Triple H was one of those dudes who never had a problem putting nobody over. Never had a problem. Never had a problem losing to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Especially and for one, he would put people over that he knew deserved it. Even though he was book strong, he would put people over he knew like, all right, this person needs a push. You get a win over Triple H is like a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So he's a person who's a fan of that. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't mind putting people over. You know what I'm saying? Because he understands like, when they get that rub, it makes them more believable as a. And John Cena is the same kind of person. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely have to tip my hat.
John Cena's that type of
lately, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because John Cena back in the days did have that golden shovel. He did.
Yes.
He had that golden shovel, which a lot of fans do not like to acknowledge at all.
It wasn't just Wade Barrett. It wasn't just Wade Barrett who he buried neither.
Also, something that everybody, I don't know if people knew, but tonight was also the debut of Ava Raine.
Oh yeah, it was. She didn't really do nothing though. She didn't really do nothing in the ring.
Rock's daughter. Yeah, she didn't really do nothing. The Rock's daughter.
Yeah, the Rock's daughter.
Yeah, and she had a debut match tonight. Yeah, she didn't really do too much, but I mean, ideally, it goes down history as her debut.
How was it a debut?
That's not even her debut though. She had a match. She had a match on NXT before that.
Yeah,
I don't know why they kept saying that's her debut.
Yeah, she did. Well, maybe they didn't like the first time she came out, so they was like, we're gonna throw in the back and it was like that one don't count. We're gonna try this again.
And crew is finally together. Gallus, they're at full strength now.
Yo, they finisher is fire now.
I told you they switched it. They went to that kick to the spinning flapjack. I told you it's different.
I don't know who that new member is though. They got a third member. I don't know who that is.
That's Joe Coffey.
That's Joe Coffey?
Yeah, that's the original. Yeah, that's the original 3 that was in NXT UK.
Yeah, I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, he looked different. He definitely looked different.
I thought he had something to do with Tony D'Angelo and them. I'm like, oh, here we go. That's all we need now is another Italian dude on the roster.
Joe Coffey.
Because the way Tony D'Angelo pushed old boy out the way, I'm like, hey, what's this about?
Yeah, he took the hit for him, but then they couldn't have whatever happened after
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, yo, Sai, when you get the chance, go watch that. Yo, take on Stand and Deliver was fire, yo.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I'm gonna check it out because I caught at the end when Melo won.
I'm not gonna lie, Black and Gold, they might be back on the map, yo. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to tune in every Tuesday now.
I need to go back. That Johnny Gargano match was I too. Like, I saw the middle of it, but so far from what I seen, that match was fire also.
Yeah, Grayson Waller's the truth. Grayson Waller's the truth, yo. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I gotta watch Stand and Deliver tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it before I watch Night 2.
Yeah, because you're gonna feel like me today. Because I was like, all right, I watched Stand and Deliver. By the time it was over, like, I get to relax for a little bit. Next thing I know, I'm like, damn, 6 o'clock, Mania start. But I didn't know it was a pre-show, so I'm like, I could have been chilling, you know what I'm saying, doing something else. Because I thought Mania started at 7, but apparently started at 8. So I'm like, great. So
they usually have like a 4-hour. They usually have like a 4-hour pre-show. I was surprised they had a 2-hour pre-show.
Well, because it's 2 days now, so that's why. It can be another 2 hours tomorrow.
And then you got Vince McMahon sitting there like stuffing.
I was trying to see
extra like matches on a card for no reason.
Yeah, I was trying to see Stephen A. Smith at Mania. I was like, oh, wait a minute, time out. Stephen A. Smith?
Yo, so any y'all seen Vince McMahon's new look?
Nah, I saw it, but I wanted, yeah,
I got him looking like a matador.
Yo, he looked like a sexual harassment case.
Wow.
Vince McMahon looks like sexual harassment now. Yo,
he got the R. Kelly mustache.
He dyed his hair black. He got the long mustache. I'm like, yo, dog, this dude like
He's trying to look like Antonio Banderas.
It's like, yo, what's wrong with this guy, man? This dude, it looked like he got a facelift. You know, like plastic surgery done on his face. He trying to look younger again.
He about to pop out on TV soon. That's all that's about, B.
Yeah, Vince McMahon gonna look like a 50-year-old Asian woman with his eyes gonna be like this.
Man, what are you doing here? What are you doing? I'm bringing back the NWO.
Yo, his eyes gonna be slanted like this, like a 50-year-old Asian woman, yo. Because you know when people get the Botox in their face and their eyes get all slanted for no reason.
Yeah.
Look all puffy. I'm like, yo, why you look like that, man? You look weird, yo. They get the
Botox
in their cheek.
Yo, I hope they didn't with this LWO thing. I hope they didn't just bring this back because they trying to give Ray whatever he wants because he's out the door.
No, so I was reading it. So the purpose of them bringing the LWO is so before Ray does leave, he can try to bring Legado del Fantasma, try to give them a little rub. You know what I'm saying? Try to elevate them before he bounces.
Before Ray leaves.
Yeah, right. Because obviously Legado, they were like lower than mid card. You know, so everything, took them serious, things like that. So hopefully this kind of helps them build him up a little bit and give him some kind of recognition before he leaves. Now I don't know if they're gonna stay LW when he leaves, or they're gonna go back to Legado. Don't know, but it's kind of like to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, build them up.
Well, I tell you what, if Ray is supposed to be retiring this year, he ain't doing it right because he should have lost to Dominic at WrestleMania. That way, he doesn't have to have like real matches or really have anything real big involved. You know what I'm saying? Like he could just be involved in the LWO but not really do anything, and then just like say like his last match was at WrestleMania against his son. At least he would have had that spot. You know what I'm saying? To have it with his son, which I thought Dominic was going to beat him, and then they were going to be like, this is Ray's last match or something like that. Because Ray need to retire, man. Ray's old, man.
He said he got 4 more. He said he got 4 more years left in him.
Yo, Ray gonna die in that ring, man. He bugging. He like Flair.
Nah, he ain't nothing like Flair.
Definitely not. He does way more than Flair.
He does do more. He does do a lot more than Flair. He moves a lot faster than Flair too.
Yeah, he definitely moves way faster.
Yeah, he gonna give you more than a chest chop in the figure 4 and the thumb to the eye. That's for sure. All right. Was it Sloan says it was a favorite of Vince. And he says NXT was fire, 10 out of 10. Sloan says with the porn mustache.
The Ron Jeremy mustache.
He had the straight porn mustache, bro. I was like, yo, what is he? I was like, yo, man, what's going on with your face, B? You
All I hear is that corny porn music when I see his mustache. That boom, 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 boom.
Well, you know Vince McMahon. You know how much of a freak Vince McMahon is, man.
Right.
That's why he's not in charge anymore.
Oh, before we get out of here, I want to send a quick. I know he's not gonna see this, but this is just. I want to send a quick recovery shout out to Dante Martin. Man, he took a horrible spot on Friday night.
I kept saying.
Tony Khan, your days is numbered as a booker. Believe me, your days are numbered, sir. Believe me. Even Jim Ross said it. Yo, your days is numbered, sir.
Jim said it on a mic on the show.
Jim Ross said it on Twitter. He posted it on Twitter. He said, "Yo, your days," because they did a horrible spot, bro. They did a Canadian destroyer off a ladder through 4 tables to outside of the ring. Wow. And as soon as it happened, Penta knew as soon as it happened. He was pissed. Like, when Penta had the look on his face like he was telling Tony Khan, like, yo, this is not going to work. Like, after he did it, like, he kept slapping the mat, like, excuse my language, he like, fuck. Like, it was one of those, like, I told you this is not good. Yo, you remember when Sid Vicious and Steiner, Sean? That's how his foot looked, bro. That's how his foot looked.
Oh, of course it was live.
Yeah, his whole foot turned the opposite way, bro. Like, literally.
Wait, so who got injured?
Dante Martin, the young boy from Top Flight. Him and Penta hit him with a Canadian destroyer. The ladder was like, they used the ladder as a bridge on the rope to the outside of the ring and then through 4 tables, bro.
Wow.
The most dumbest spot, the most unsafest spot I ever seen in my life, bro. When he was about to do it, I said, please backdrop him. Because this is not going to end good.
Yeah.
And then Penta went all the way with it. Yo, his whole foot just turned the opposite way, bro. Like, the front of his toes is behind him, bro.
Oh, yeah. I just watched it. I'm going to send it to you, Si.
It was worse than Sid Vicious, Si.
No, I wouldn't say that. Like,
yeah,
yo, Sid was just hanging. His foot turned opposite. His whole foot turned backwards, bro. Dante Martin's
that was crazy.
Dante Martin's whole foot just reversed. His toes went behind him.
Yeah, I gotta see this joint. This joint is crazy.
I never seen nothing like that. Shout out to him though, bro. I think he got like a broken tibia or something like that. But they could never catch a break. If it's not him, it's his brother. His brother had a torn. Yeah. Yo, they could not catch a break, those two, bro. They gotta slow down. As every year they getting hurt bad. His brother tore his ACL, was out 9 months, came back, wrestled for 3 weeks, got injured in a car accident, was out another 6 months. They could never be a team. Every time they get healthy, they get a month run and one of them get hurt.
Yo, my guy, whole leg was backwards, G.
I told you.
Wow. Tony Khan, your days are done.
Yeah. As a booker, yeah. Days is number, boy.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, I got some words for Tony Khan. And I'm gonna let my boy my boy what's his name? Tom Green talk to him. My boy Tom Green. Yeah.
His days is numbered, bro. The Bucks is about to take over their company again, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, it's just like this. This is exactly what's gonna happen right here.
You know what that's going to lead to, right? A lot of people about to walk out on him like, yo, bro, it's unhealthy to work for you.
He is definitely unhealthy.
You letting guys do whatever they want now.
Hold on a second. Where that screen at?
You know what he going to say? It's not my fault. You know, the wrestlers talk over this before the match. Yeah, but you got to approve it. They got to come to you. You the last thing.
Tony Khan is a fan.
Real seeker.
Yeah, like he likes to see, you know what I'm saying, these different spots and all this other stuff. Like he likes excitement.
And he got to stop. Like Ring of Honor was a great card, but you put a lot of those matches that you put together is no story. You just putting guys in the ring because they want. Oh, it's a dream match. But what's the story behind this dream match? Why is it a dream match? Because they're both good. That don't make no sense.
All right, my boy Tom Green right here. He gonna talk to you. This is what I would say to Tony right here, just like this.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Exactly what I say with your boy. You're fired. You're fucking fired.
And then he's bringing over these old ass Japanese wrestlers from Japan. I want to see these old dudes no more, bro. Tanahashi, 55 years old.
You want to see Tanahashi?
I don't want to see no damn Tanahashi.
Wait. Oh, they caught a break. All right.
Yeah, they're gonna catch a nice break now.
He said top flight, grounded flights.
Yeah, they grounded because the other brother, they gonna put him on dark. He ain't being on no Dynamite. He's nothing like Dante.
He said every time they get healed, every time they get healed and wrestle, one gets injured. And
yo, Shine, they haven't wrestled as a team for a year straight, bro. I swear to God. And they've been together a long time. They cannot go a year straight without getting injured. I'm telling you, his brother was out for 9 months, with a torn ACL, came back, wrestled a month, and was out for another 6 months.
Wow. So the brother that got injured just now, how long did he just come back from injury?
Nah, he been back. It's just like they just can't go a year without getting hurt. Like he was having a nice little stretch. It's the longest stretch he had without no bumps and bruises or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. Then Ring of Honor, they want to have a 10-man, a 5-team ladder match. I was saying, that's too many teams to put in a ladder match. That is way too many teams. You only need 3 teams in a ladder match.
Yeah, 6 people is enough, but not Tony Khan.
Not for Tony Khan, right?
Not for Tony Khan, bro.
5 is not enough. We need 8. 8 tag teams.
What? There's another team available? Throw them in there too. What? Aussie Open's not doing anything. Yo, throw them in the match.
Right. Let's break all the rules.
It's WrestleMania weekend. We gotta outdo them. That's what happens. Right. WrestleMania weekend come around, these indie promotions start panicking. They don't know what to do.
Right. All right, guys. We are past the hour mark. We are an hour and 27 minutes deep into the show. And it's time for us to go. It is 1:26. We have WrestleMania Night 2 to cover. Hopefully we'll be with you guys tomorrow. And we glad you guys were able to enjoy WrestleMania Night 1. Join us as we go live, guys, every Wednesday and every Friday for Wrestling Talks and Thoughts. If you guys are watching, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment in the comment section below. If you guys are catching us live on Facebook, drop a comment in the comment section below. Join the Facebook group. You get the notifications every time we go live. Signing off, I'm your host, Saheem the Dream.
With the protege, J McMahon.
And the big bad booty. Get it! I will see you guys later. Peace.